It's amazing how many drugs you find out you actually do once you stop doing drugs. You know, you quit eating acids and downing booze, but you still indulge in food, sex, and 6 billion other nouns that compare with the features so-called overall addiction. Right now I'm sitting in a hospital waiting, and I'm using my ability, or inability to write as a drug. It sort of isolates me from the reality of what's about to happen.
I can vividly recall my mood the day that art was murdered. The wind blew a thin layer of dust on my garden burger. Everything you knew was sideways and phallic. The highways, traffic added to Friday's madness. Worn, wrinkled skin loosely hung off earnest cheekbones. Below eyes designed to bury the wolf under a sheep's clothes. Some people sang, a few begged for change. A young girl skipped along with her hand glued to a candy cane. I, however, walked with my back to it as usual. Wanted to turn this dark comedy into a musical. I'm used to reflecting the sorrow. The world reflects at me. We're forever intertwined as the anxious and angry. The gloom was in the oxygen consumed to keep me lost within a mushroom cloud of toxins deposited to leave the prophets doomed. There I sat on a lead-infested picnic table waiting to be born, carefully evading mating season's evil horns. I keep performing for the poets and philosophers, but they don't know I was insane before it became popular. I lose something every time I leave my house, trying to gain something by running my mouth. My conscience don't hold a grudge against my impulse. Honesty should be the best policy, but it's not that simple. Have you ever had the sky inject a cloud into your lymph nodes, so all you see is how she gazes through a frameless window? Every day I have a new argument with myself. Don't know how I got this far up the ladder, but by now I should have fell. Can't go to heaven, never learn how to pray. Oh well, rather be in a place with less people anyway. Somewhere between a snare and the extra tired hogwash, I got caught in emotion of a sex-inspired God talk. My long-lost lover left me to date a real artist, and it's strange how the whole story can be told through a guitar riff. I'm a pretentious vendor of invention. It's a demented way of staying the center of attention. Take my advice and never take my advice. I haven't left my own head long enough to really know about life, but I've dug dirt out of the ground and found Plato's time capsule. Inside was a note that said, sorry, I lied. Part of my pride was dead the second that you talked to me, and I knew that no matter what lied ahead you wouldn't walk with me. So alone I traveled in clown shoes through dirty speed infested tourist colonies, tricking revolutionaries into thinking my record's a new age life insurance policy. Then I'm off, and before they get the chance to give me a dirty look, they money spent at Borders on a brand new Krishnamurti book. A sturdy hook deserves a better catchphrase, but I'm only still here cause they can't detect neurotic tendencies with x-rays. It was a perfect day to sit and watch the wind, cause the recognition of my insanity made me wanna be hip-hop again. I did.
Motivation skin feels like a potato chip. All the way these lights reflect off everyone's nervous expressions reminds me of the 4th grade. A whole month just because I couldn't outrun the element. Football's for idiots. Anyways, so how do you solve your drug problem? Just move to the desert with everything. I think the trickiest way addiction manifests is through the process of giving it up. So make music.
I make music to ride to cry to die 2 times to finally realize you're alive to. I make music to vibe to close your eyes to, break your mind through each wall that sits inside you. I make music for survival, to find truth, to hide from the landscape humanity went blind to. I make music to rhyme to waste time to die to, and realize I'm alive to.
I only pray my lips never follow the ever so hollow descriptions of these pictures in my head that make me sick. I'm the fight between a God freak and an atheist that argue the same point no matter which way the conversation drifts. Any human being that believes he's truly happy just found a fake way to escape from his craziness, you know. I'd trade my dick for a safe place to sit if I wasn't so afraid of grenades made by spaded patriots. I crave a fix and teeth grinding when our hands shake, so I'm just as approachable as any halfway intelligent sadist is. Mary had a little lamb blood buried in her sacred wall, till one by one, each belief you've ever had raped the bitch.
Time
blur whether it's me or them. I was crazy, making a hole in every simple system to rekindle the vision that lost its position as boss. The superstition sitting in a time machine, a bleeding mind, dreams, a beating blind steam to give the crime scene shining gleam. I'm no longer a Boy Scout, cause punching myself in the head won't necessarily get that voice out. That's something no one ever took the time to point out, but I had to learn to whisper before I could enjoy shouting. Periodically I feel like I've wasted my breath, and all I've got to show for it is paper stained ink. But I ain't really tripping at the end of the day, cause life is experience, and that's how I won the right to think. Trying to find an identity, rhyming and bits of the negative vibe by the mind, spending century folk on the rooms and forcing the pack until every inch of my interest in it's me to break out the trap. Essentially distant, mentally I'll eventually snap, eventually foul this functional prune. Groomed in numerous thought plume tumors and musical wounds, and my shadow proved to be my only tribune. And it taught me never to abuse a full moon, it's not suitable. Sometimes you gotta lose control to gain the kind of truth, to hold the rain that falls, don't bruise my soul like it used to. I'm used to it, and now I'm just working on smoothing out the kinks. The circuitry allows some headroom before the brink. So what do you gotta tell me that I don't already know? Just shut the fuck up and let me grow. I learned from my mistakes and I spotted with these disruptive plates. So call it what you want, but this is how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think, y'all. It's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think, y'all. I was scared to death, barely slept, air and breath, prepared to step from where I wept and shed my tears till no nightmares were left. I had my years, but no one cares to see the prayers and sweat. They just wanna share the nest and earn their percent in turn. Let it burn till the ashes isolate the cold ground. On that I stood, but on this I stand and hold down. I used to be the seed of this ghost town, but that was then and this is now. That was then and this is now. That was then and this is now. The war between the old brain and the new brain was won when a prehistoric forfeited alien strangles reptile and migrates towards inner peace. Caveman dies quiet, the cries, riots, and fires cease. No one saved my seat when I decided to ride some slay the beast. I just shut my eyes and gave my speech, but I never could have known I would become my own missing link. And it feels greater than I thought, that's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think. It's how I won the right to think. Now check this out. My man Musa, he got the right to think. He got the right to think. My man Ali, he got the right to think. He got the right to think. And Los Nah, they got the
I know. I gotta think less. I had that thought actually.
You have to let go.
Let go. Let go of what?
Let go of you. I mean, think about it. What have you done for you lately?
I'm having trouble following you, Nelson.
You have to jump in.
Jump in back on the scopes?
No, in the water.
The river?
Yes, jump in the river. 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 Jump in the river.
We're all born into this river without knowing how to swim, and eventually we learn how to keep the water under our chins. Sometimes this river's so cold to be in, freezing my soul, solidifying my skin. Regardless of how far I see, I never see my travels in. We're carried by the current, being driven by the wind. The scenery we pass will never see again, so we store it up as memories and don't let go of them. We're under a spell thinking that the river should go straight. We set goals and desire to control our own fate, but all the pain we experience is a result of our expectations, cause it's the river's nature to twist and turn. The shit can burn, and I know it. I have the same conflict, but I try to sit and flow with this river's natural process. Sometimes when I watch myself flow downstream, I see the beauty of it all, and it feels like a dream. And at that time I appreciate the river's course. Some call it God, reality, momentum, force. I stare up at the naked moon as she stares down at me. Outside lost boundaries, I'm all I look outward to see. The universe is not something separate from yourself. I know you feel alone, but that's why I'm here to help. I know you feel alone, but just look up at the stars, and everything that is out there is what you really are. We gotta learn to see the beauty in each moment of life. Everyone has different paths and we're seeking the light. The world is divided between peasants and kings, but the truth is everybody's looking for the same thing. Now I want you to know the role you play's part of the whole. Without you it couldn't be, and I mean that with compassion. So if you ever need anything, I mean anything at all, I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you, in the same way that you're here for me. Each person is an intricate piece of infinity. I feel like if you could see what I see, then we as humanity could be free. I'm here for you, not for any self-centered reasons, because existence is interdependent and all's related, connected as different manifestations of one single mind. You ain't isolated from the world, even though it feels like that sometimes. I see the hurt when I look into your eyes, how you struggle to hold it and keep it bundled inside. It drives a dull blade deep in my heart, it makes me wanna cry. So I offer you a hand to help you wash away the rainy skies. I'm running out of words, but I haven't yet made my message clear. So if none of this makes sense, I just want you to know I'm here. As a musician, as a friend, as a teacher, as a student, to grow and realize that everything's in constant movement. Each problem that we face is just a part of this movement. It seems hopeless, but if we stick together we'll get through it, and return to the essence from which we've been uprooted, and wake humanity from these illusions. The second you can look into the sky and see your own reflection, you know you're headed in the right direction. The river ride ain't always smooth, but with it I live, and everything is perfect just the way it is. We gotta learn to see the beauty in each moment of life. Everyone has different paths and we're seeking the light. The world is divided between peasants and kings, but the truth is everybody's looking for the same thing. Now I want you to know the role you play's part of the whole. Without you it couldn't be, and I mean that with compassion. So if you ever need anything, I mean anything at all, I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta do is ask, man. I'm here for you. All you gotta man. I'm ask for me. All you got it, man. I'm ask for me. All you got it, man. I'm here for me. All you got it, man. I'm here for me. All you got it, man. I'm here for me. All you got it, man. I'm here for me. All you got it, man. I'm here for me. All you got it, man. I'm here for me. All you got it, man. I'm here for me. All you got it, man. downstream. Everything's cool as I float 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 downstream. Everything's cool as I float
Damn, this some serious gourmet shit. What flavor is this?
Knock it off, Julie. I don't need you to tell me how fucking good my music is, okay? I'm the one who makes it. I know how good it is. When y'all go to the studio, you make shit. I make the gourmet quality stuff because when I listen to it, I like to hear it. But you know what's on my mind right now?
What?
Yo, I'm sick of all you stupid motherfuckers talking shit about my man Eyedea. Matter of fact, I catch you saying any stupid shit like that around me, I'ma punch a motherfucking hole in your head. Talk about idea this, idea that. Get off his dick. And all y'all critics talking shit, you can eat a dick too, you punk bitches.
You got balls, stepping up with what you're saying to me. I'm probably your favorite MC's favorite MC. So let these lyrics deteriorate your head's interior, threaded by inferiority, complex delirium. Content be scaring them. I'm sent to tear you into shreds and put your arrogance in its death. But your best to quit rapping. Unless you're good at dodging bullets, ain't shit gonna happen till you touch a trap and learn to focus. Open that overgrown head for a day. And don't underestimate me in a battle I don't play. I'll rip every kid in your clique in 5 less than 4 bars. I take this out the east to west. Don't test the North Star, or are you pissed cause your talent ain't felt? Well, just talking shit's easy, I challenge myself. If you were really dope, you wouldn't say it all the time. You would be creative and I see it in your rhymes. You got the nerve to say I'm soft cause the thoughts that I talk. But I think that you're lost. Why don't you go take a walk and find someone who cares how fast you think your style is. Now quit being childish, shake my hand and smile, bitch. What gave you the right to have an ego? You got no skills, it's obvious in MCs what you're trying to be. Well, if it gets out of hand, my man, just remember I'll always be around to remind you you're weak. Rhyme sayers entertainment, you know we be the greatest with the breaking the pains, the cuts, the rhymes and the beats. Home base is mini app. Come on through and bring a crew next time you need to be reminded you're weak.
Hey, yo,
this.
what's with that idea, kid? I don't even know. Yo, that shit he did on the Blaze battle was kinda tight, no doubt, but his album's kinda weird. I know, man, he ain't never gonna get a record deal sounding like that. True that.
Check me out now, I'm that kid who never gave a fuck about a contract. If you need to make a buck, get loose. Rock the mic, but don't be dumb and come and test me. Kids be jocking like they get paid by swinging from my testes. Inch by inch I grow, less convinced by those quote-unquote battle rappers that think they're invincible. Easily I take their title and I never give it back. How come my weakest freestyle probably beats their best written rap? They doubt it, and then they call me out about it. And I flip up in these topics and winning they crowd and shout it. And you can say the same, but you can't be lines are skin deep. Simply when you whip speak, alternative minces me. But being fresh is only half of the job. There's a lot in this world that needs to be changed, and so I write each song with the message for humanity and express the wisdom and stress that's in my brain. Complaining, no, just training puzzle before the sis pops. Well, you player hate, I'm trying to elevate this hip hop. So stop trying to pretend you're real and go write a song someone besides your friends can feel for real.
Sometimes you just gotta let them know. Most of these MCs don't even deserve to be on their dick like they do. And that's the truth.
What gave you the right to have an ego? You got no skills, it's obvious in MCs what you're trying to be. Well, if it gets out of hand, my man, just remember I'll always be around to remind you you're weak. Rhyme sayers entertainment, you know we be the greatest with the breaking the pains, the cuts, the rhymes and the beats. Home base is mini app. Come on through and bring a crew next time you need to be reminded you're weak.
So a masochist comes up to me and says, I like your record, shit was hot.
Weird side. Ladies and germs, it's my pleasure to introduce to you your leader and savior, Oliver Give him a warm welcome, y'all.
I just want to send a special thank you to anyone who donated, put a little something in the collection can. God won't forget you. Now see, this next song is a song about writing this song. Now, I'm not some profound visionary, but this specific incision didn't particularly take too long. I was just running up these backstage stairs, and suddenly it dawned on me, what a good idea. True inspiration, but with no pen or paper to record the creation, I aborted the plans of grand innovation and stood bored, pacing on the wood floor, waiting for more words to bore for my cranium. Maybe I'm not cut out for this writing gig, I thought for a brief second. Then it was like lightning hit, threw me in a complete head spin and kept punching me with phrases, concepts, rhyme patterns, and song instructions. The long flux of drop fire drought was finally finished, and in a matter of minutes, consciousness is linked with the inventive infinite. And one of my friends happened to have a pen, so I wrote it all down on my hand. That was that. We're just gonna, thank you. We're just gonna pass the collection can around one more time. Try to find it in your pockets and hearts to donate all your money. God won't forget you. Yeah.
Come on. Listen, player, I think you should sit this one out. We'll have a better game without you running your mouth.
I got a question. Any other MCs in the house?
If you rhyme, raise your hand so I know who I'm kicking out.
Yo, dude, I think you should sit this one out. We'll have a better game without you running your mouth.
I got a question. Any other motherfuckers in the house?
Man, if you rhyme, raise your hand so I know I'm taking
Hold
out.
your damn horses, Charlie. This game is ours. So what, you a star? That don't make you hard. I'll knock your neck out that ice you sport, and I don't need your petty title of battle. You feel your vital organs, autograph them with a mean streak and put them on eBay. If they don't sell it, then I'll put them out on the freeway. It's E.y.e.d.e.a and a he's a for she's a. For those that don't know, we gon' show you how we play so he can't ride. Step up on their ass and give these motherfuckers a blast from the past.
Using the X to the out of the cut with some shit that I wrote with my nigga Eyedea-Iconic, so you know I must be dope. But what they nice to a gay rights and slave fake dykes and gay types who be active SKCID but really SYSSUP who may bite and waste bites and play fights. I can approve the day slice, we stay quite insane. Sequency never mundane, differently arranged symphony. Brain quickly the creation of data, shadow matter. Add a breakly shake to make shaky mind state breaking chain. Vividly batter patterns and smack kicks, cast great whack fakes who claim
we only playing for this game fix.
Little bitch, I think you should sit this one out. We'll have a better game without you running your mouth.
I got a question. Any other MCs in the house?
Man, if you rhyme, raise your hand so I know I'm taking out.
Listen, player, I think you should sit this one out. We'll have a better game without you running your
Yo,
mouth.
I got a question. Any other MCs in the house? If you rhyme, raise your hand so I know I'm taking
Under my
out.
jurisdiction, where the purest missionary lyricist wines ambition, wishing he carried a pistol on such a risky tourist visit. Is it a moral issue if you came to my home, claiming I own the right to show his right? Hold the microphone to recite that bullshit poem. You asked me, you should've known. We clown clones and take crowns and fake foes who oppose the throne. With a pen and pad, I'm bad to the bone. And even better off the dome. If you get me pissed and push me into that zone, you must have had the Jones to get your head flown and get slapped brand from Pakistan and sit back home with your whack songs. Either right or wrong, I'm still real. Your silicone and styrofoam, my drill a hole inside your skull and steal your soul. Your project goals and anything else valuable, cause you're an intellectual coward and I'm an infallible international professional stylist, scholar and attitude, and I don't approve of you.
Destroy you who seek joy through weak boy $2 like what just part of some novices who the culture B-boy grew with peace was because we was long ago drowning bitch and cheese and hearing your blood attach to razor blade catheters to their urethras. Reacting with wisdom when to listen to your raps and then wisdom. You're lacking in rhythm, so I overload with the proper techniques to hit you. Don't using generous symbols that are like homeless motorcycle accident victim. Doodle dirty, who you hurt me? You boo-hoo worthy of immediate cremation. No casket in your mother, nothing but a gentle raving courtesy of carnage wearing the soaked in your hemoglobin boo-boo jersey. Like trash and tax pass, and for having your whack ass hysterectomy via power saw backdraft. All evidence, no hesitance, remain at residence. Write a song called Fuck Derek B. DJ abilities is president, sucker. I think you should sit this one out. We'll have a better game without you running your mouth.
Hey yo, Carnage, man, you be bugging, man.
Yo, I'm sure these losers got that point. Why don't we just be out?
Alright.
Peace.
guess this is it. I guess this is time or whatever. So I guess I'll start it like this. And I'll never again be as happy
as I was when I was in the 7th grade. Before the guilt of having no goals ate my life away. Each day introduced me to something that I hadn't experienced yet. Traded A's for F's to gain the time to experiment with drugs and sex. I'll never forget me and Jake's first roses trip together. Or the times we all walked aimlessly in the summer weather with nothing better to do but go to SA and try to steal a pack of squares. Man, I miss being a kid with no cares. It's the excitement of knowing everything you touch is new. I just wish I could have stopped to cherish the moment while it lasted. But maybe that's the point. The second you're smart enough to recognize freedom, you're no longer free. You see, heaven isn't some place that we go to when we die. It's that split second in life where you actually feel alive. And until the end of time we chase the memory of that, hoping the future holds something better than the past. So why do I spend my time running away when the truth is right here in the mirror inside my dying face? I can waste my energy trying to reproduce something that's gone, but my childhood is dead. It's time to move on. So what do you call a person that's already past his peak? Just a stagnant sheep you keep counting when you can't go to sleep. 2 years out of high school, going on way too deep. Tell me again why 7th
grade was so brief. Damn.
The curiosity that killed Schrodinger's cat was the only thing that kept him alive. Matter of fact, when life takes your life away, how do you get it back like that? Like that. The curiosity that killed Schrodinger's cat was the only thing that kept him alive. Matter of fact, when life takes your life away, how do you get it back like that? Like that. Like this. Story I want to tell y'all. See, it was September 1st, 1999, the day of my death. My back was on the cold concrete as I took my last breath, and I saw my body laying on the ground as my soul hovered above it. Damn idea, he was a good-looking cat. But anyway, another day at 18 years of age, stepping to heaven's gates, anxious to see what God's got to say. Maybe he'll give me a gift for always saying my prayer, but he might send me downstairs for last year's love affair. Well, who cares? You know, right now it's all a mystery. I mean, I'll find out when I get there. Until then, I can't let it get to me. I'm keeping my cool. Besides, everybody dies. I'll just follow the white light like they do in the movies. It seemed like hours went by and I'm still traveling right towards the brightness. Now this ain't heaven or hell, this realm is lifeless. And I hate to say it, but this wild goose chase had me bored. No directions, no clues, and no idea what I was in for. But then forward I kept floating, and in a quick flash the light split directly in half and created a forked path. Representing each side was an angel. Now what's the task I have to untangle to meet the big man in charge, I asked. And the one to the right of me said, one of us always lies and one always tells the truth. Ask the right one the right question and he'll direct you to heaven. But if you ask the wrong one, son, farewell, you're going straight to well. Y'all get the picture. And the one on my left told me not to listen to his fibs. He said it ain't that complicated to find out where God lives. He told me to follow his path and tell God he said hi. Then the one on my right jumped in and told me not to believe his lies. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. I didn't care much for life, but I'd have tried to stay alive forever if I knew this is what death was like. I was never good at problem solving, especially in emergencies. I get a tad bit nervous when concerned with burning for eternity. But anyways, I asked them which one lied, and they pointed at each other. Then thinking I had it, I asked them the name of my mother. One said he don't know, the other said he know, but he can't tell me. God damn, this is gonna be hard. And so I asked like 30 questions and I still wasn't sure. Then being me, I got pissed and gave them pricks a few good words. Frustrated with it all, I turned my back to the angels. And when I walked away, to my surprise, I found myself in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Kinda just turned around from the whole situation.
rejecting everything that was going on. That's how I walked into heaven. I walked away, walked straight into heaven. Walked away, walked straight into heaven. Walked away, walked away.
The experience that dates logic and paves an agnostic place to lay indicate a toxic waste. So most carry identity paraphernalia to familiarize with smiles and meaning painted on a robotic face. But not this man, he played the bucket with his hands and got paid. But whatever changed, people were dropping his can. 23 years ago, he was a lawyer by description, but I guess all of a sudden he resigned from that position. But I've never seen the sky quite as clear as his eyes, as his blistered fingers beat down on the plastic. And in a twisted sort of way, it all makes sense. While they rush to die, he provides a soundtrack so tragic. He sits on the corner of 7th and 1st, and I was thirsty for the answer to a question anyone would nurse. One day I asked him why he gave up his career. He said I didn't, I just took off the name tag. Then he added, make money and die, that's the American way. It don't matter what name you gave the bucket that you play. Make money and die, that's the American way. It don't matter what name you gave the bucket that you play. So I took in what was said, but I didn't accept it. Well, maybe I did, I mean I just wouldn't admit it. I was too committed to the belief that all the hard work of now will improve my future existence somehow. So I said you don't accomplish nothing sitting in the street, and I'm sure you barely survive off the pennies you gather. He said, to your surprise I make enough to eat, and I accomplish just as much as you, only I stopped pretending my job matters. He looked me in my face and told me I was a puppet, and what I do's no more important than playing a bucket. I still hear his voice when I set my alarm before bed. I never could wash what he said out of my head, so fuck it, it goes make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. It don't matter what name you gave the bucket that you play. Make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. It don't matter what name you gave the bucket that you play. See, I can dress myself up in a white coat and say I'm a doctor, carry an eye by my belt buckle with a gold badge and say I'm a cop. Or maybe I'm just a sloppy, lazy, crazy carbon copy, part of the heartlessly deranged nation that gave in a generation ecstasy underwater. A forgotten survivor with a mind washed and slaughter. I've watched your offers, caught your calls, and called your forefathers my bosses. Lost it all in the name of gaining enough to spend. Consumingly useless, don't spring your doom from the end, my friend. See, when I saw my man playing away in his drum, something clicked in my brain and I became less dumb. I'm working for breadcrumbs, pretending there's a meaning, but my employment's just a bucket I'm desperately bleeding. And one day I'll be old and retired, looking at my life like what a waste of good fire. All because school never taught me how to be inspired, and the job concern and finding myself just wouldn't hire. Make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. It don't matter what name you gave the bucket that you play. Make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. Make money and die, that's the American way. But hey, here's my application. How much do y'all pay? How much do y'all pay?
for? What am I gonna play?
And never come to get me. Nothing that I say has ever been that amazing. So when I die, do me a favor and forget me. Forget me. Forget me. Forget me. Forget me. Forget me. Well, something in the air makes me not wanna care. Let them stare till I'm riding on an empty spare. Follow the vein straight as it drapes across the landscape in the sand and the lake. Off the beaten path, learn the secret math, keeping the laugh tucked deep in the back of luck. Happy as fuck, but nobody's convinced. Play daddy to the love and try to drop a couple hints.
Ever since I first came to learn on the right turns, I was cursed with the cigarette burns and the lost words. Found inspiration inside your misery, always trying to take an inch more than what they're giving. Dear God, let me die on the rich people's lawn, cause I'm not so sure they're gonna learn my songs. Every morning he repeats that same shit, spends the day dying to be famous. Well, another day, shot. And I'm thinking this aquarium is deeper than the last one. My castle was never made of sand. It's one big aluminum can. The chateau of the dam, the shadow of the man you pretend you are. Had a rough lot that got caught and went too far. And if I did have a car, I'd go broke from the gas on the shoulder of the road while you roll past.
I've been a lot of places and I've seen a lot of faces. I don't miss none of them and they don't miss me. Fell in love with sensation, now I'm my own mental patient. But that's the price you pay if you wanna live free. Kill my dedication, put me on your medication. Drop me off in space and never come to get me. Nothing that I say has ever been that amazing. So when I die, do me a favor and forget me. Forget me. Forget me. Forget me. Forget me.
I don't want to talk about religion or anything, and yet I think
Crest Moon is in the house, and the eye jobs, they in the house, and I self, he in the house, and the micronauts, they in the house, and Mad Sun is in the house, and the UPs is in the house, and the Sweeps is in the house, and Full Circle is in the house now. Check me out. Sometimes it's best to give up the fight. All that really matters is I know that I'm right. I can't be following anyone else's ideal path to success. I pass if that stress-filled math with the quest gasping for breath trapped in my head, asking for less ration to death. Passion is left ashes and dust, just to sit in the love of an antique box on my windowsill. My mask is my flesh. My dream is to grow wings and sing till freedom rings. I got no rhythm, but I'm eager to unplug my speakers and let my heart be my teacher. It's hard to tell where all this comes from. It's like my soul holds a song that eternity left undone, but it'll never be finished. That's the point, but I gotta get going. Thanks for the inspiration. I'm walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else. I'm walking, walking until I find myself. I'm walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else. I'm walking, walking until I find myself. Sometimes the closer you get, the further away it gets. I run towards the rainbow, but when I get there, it's gone. So next time there's a rainbow, I'ma run away from it. So when I turn around, I'll see it while it's strong. Sometimes the closer you get, the further away it gets. I run towards the rainbow, but when I get there, it's gone. So next time there's a rainbow, I'ma run away from it. So when I turn around, I'll see it while it's strong. About my whereabouts, I'll blur it out, I gotta go, that's all I know. I'll hit the road to find my soul and they say, listen to me, get a degree, look up and see what you could be. Infinity, but everything and anything anyway. I see your eyes and realize I need to cry, that deep and I attempt to hide what be alive so deep inside. Thanks for your help, but I will find nothing better in a world this beautiful. I'll be walking forever. Walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else. I'm walking, walking until I find myself. I'm walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else. I'm walking, walking until I find myself. I'm walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else. I'm walking, walking until I find myself. I'm walking, walking until I find myself. I'm walking until I find myself. This journey I don't expect nothing but the unexpected. The only thing I know for a fact is that I'll never know too much about myself. So I'ma keep learning, cause I'm determined to find what keeps this fire burning. I'm turning these pages just as slow as I can, reading every single word from the poet within. I float with the wind and stay content wherever it carries me. There was no beginning and there won't be an end. I'm just a piece of a galaxy, a seed in the soil, a stream of consciousness into the seasons. I'm loyal, don't take my movement personal. It's not that I don't dig you, but I can't be on the beach of your sea when it boils. And so I walk with the music, cause to me that's all that's real. Don't know where I'm going, don't have a plan, but I've been hearing instructions my whole life, and I still think walking away from the rainbow will make me more of a man. I'm walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else. I'm walking, walking until I find myself. I'm walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else. I'm walking, walking until I find myself. I'm walking, not cause I'm mad at you or anyone else. I'm walking, walking until I find myself. I'm walking, walking until I find myself. I'm walking, walking until I find myself.
Speaking of walk, as I walked into the set, the director was like, "What the fuck you doing?" Glanced around and said, "My fault. I'm in the wrong movie."
My face, man, no matter where I go, I'm always feeling out of place. And I know I'm not your regular, I got a different taste. Probably cause most of my life's been right in my basement. I didn't watch a Super Bowl, don't drink alcohol, don't carry ID, don't go to the mall. I'm extra argumentative and really good at fast talk. I can't dance or sing, but I can rap my ass off. My voice is unique, I'll leave it at that. But no rapper you know has the ideas I have, and it ain't like the skin color really is significant. Wouldn't put you in a category of art, math, or idiot, but I don't try to fit in. My life's like a novel of science fiction. My mission is to get into your mind and make you listen and rewind what you were missing every time that you insisted to be blind. I paint a picture with a rhyme and climb an instrumental high behind a picket fence, flash a little wickedness in mind. winning this, so you better bet on me. I only smile in public if I got a lot of energy. Don't go to the doc, I got my own remedy. And I almost forgot, I got a really good memory. I know a lot of people that'll tell you that they hate me cause they know I bring out the weird side. Some say I'm a genius, others say that I'm crazy, but they all say I'm a little on the weird side. It ain't like I can help it, it's the way I was raised, and so I'm living every minute on the weird side. It's a ticket for the train, pay a visit to my brain if you wanna know about the weird side. It goes dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, da dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. I only write with a certain type of pen. Switching from an itchy introvert to loudmouth. First thing I do after I buy a CD is open it up and see if my name's in the shout-out. I read books on yoga and quantum mechanics, psychology, philosophy, peyote, and acid. I like Jimi Hendrix more than any rap shit. My favorite movie's Dr. Strangelove. That's a classic. Never had a fist fight, got knocked out one time. Stupid motherfucker thought peace was a gang sign. Yo, I never liked the circus, I was too afraid of clowns. 20 years in the same city, still don't know my way around. Still get lost inside of my thoughts, saying dumb jokes just to hear myself talk. Yeah, I know my clothes probably need to be washed, but I like them, and if I didn't, I would take them off. I know a lot of people that'll tell you that they hate me cause they know I bring out the weird side. Some say I'm a genius, others say that I'm crazy, but they all say I'm a little on the weird side. It ain't like I can help it, it's the way I was raised, and so I'm living every minute on the weird side. It's a ticket for the train, pay a visit to my brain if you wanna know about the weird side. It goes dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, da dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, da dee-dee-da, dee-dee-da, doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. I'm not accepted by any certain group of people. I'm a walking, talking freak show, and now you know my speed. Hey, everybody's weird, you know that's true. I bet you even got a little bit of weirdness in you. My lyrics are due to